Good morning, good day, and good evening. As you know, as we always say, it does not really matter what time, day, night, or evening that you listen to the On God Podcast Daily Devotions. This is your host, which you know as Randy, aka LZ, but it is not about me. It is about God, the one we love, the one we serve. Now, let us start wasting more time. Let's get to today's devotion. And today's devotion is on Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. And it reads as follows. It says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed. I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my victorious right hand." What a joy. What a joy. And how pleasant it is to know that God has us. God is upholding us. God is our helper in times of need, even when we don't even recognize the need. But God still comes through for us. One of the most amazing things that I've experienced in this world is knowing that no matter how bad things seem at the moment, it's what's the word? I'm not written off. Like, I know there's still a possibility for a change. Even when all odds are against me, I know for a fact that I will get out of the situation. I mean, I look at my situation like, whoa, uh, I worked in television for 5 years. It was initially supposed to be 3 years, but obviously there was some stuff that I was still doing at home, so I couldn't just quit right off the bat. And so I extended to 5 years, and then on my fifth year, I resigned. I was like, yeah, I'm out, guys. Like, I need to focus on the blueprint. For those that don't know, um, see this label? I mean, this logo? Yeah, that's the blueprint. That's my baby. That's my heart. Um, and I focused on that, and it was all good and well. I survived through COVID, but then I met my wife, and everything just started going wrong. Like everything just started going wrong in my life. Like financially, I was frustrated. I was dry. Everything was just bad, man. And mind you, me, there was still stuff that I needed help with my family, and my savings were pretty much damn near out at that point. So all the savings that I had in order to use on the months that I couldn't get any freelancing gigs, all that money was running out, and everything was just bad, man. And I'm gonna share a secret with you that I haven't really told many people. I've only told, I think, only my closest friends. But my wife paid for the wedding. She did. She did, and that stressed me and pretty much depressed me. you know. Uh, but I look at I looked I looked at it after a couple of months as any fear that I may have had that my wife would leave me, um, pretty much went out the window because I was like, what woman, especially in this era, would ever pay for their own wedding? Like, no, women love money, bro. And women always say women spend money when they really love a man, right? So I started to ease a little bit about the depression that I was having regarding the situation. And now I have a job, right? And the beauty about this job is that, like, I'm happy all the time. Like, I'm never at work depressed or whatever the case may be. I just don't, like, this is not a job that I would choose. Like, it's not. But I'm happy, and I get to meet great people at this job, and I'm just happy, man. I get to have money. Um, Everything is just working out well, which I didn't see last year. because last year was just terrible for me. It was just terrible. But this year I started off on a great note. That's how amazing God is. Okay, I'm basically sharing my testimony with you guys. And because I landed this job, my wife landed this job, and she started on the 1st of April. She's going to be a manager at the spot that I'm working at, and like that's all God, man. Like she wanted change, she wanted growth, she wanted something better from where she was working at. No knock on where she was working, but she pretty much reached the ceiling of what she could do or what they could do for her. Either way, but God answered her prayers, and now she's a manager, and everything is hunky dory. We are doing everything that we wanted to do. Um, I'm talking about buying a car, talking about fixing our place like properly. Um, like even fixing my grandmother's place. Like there's so much going on that we are working on because now financially we are comfortable. Obviously there's still growth. There's always room for growth, but right now we're just in a good place where we can do everything that we want. Even our dogs, we don't have to worry about dog food and stuff like that. We don't have to try and give away dogs because we're financially strained or whatever. Everything's just right. I mean, I bought shoes for my little cousin. His shoes were pretty much messed up. That was great. I haven't done that since I had a job last, which was like what 2019 when I bought clothes and shoes for the kids. I couldn't do it with my savings because those were my savings. But now I can do stuff like that without any stress. And I threw a little get together, whatnot, for my uncle's birthday on the 16th. It was great. Today's my grandmother's birthday. Look, I almost forgot. Happy birthday to the queen. um, we're gonna be celebrating with her today. But that just shows you just how amazing God is. Okay, there's so much that God can do for you, and the one thing that I would share with you guys is trust God, man. Trust God. Um, Even in the hardest time of your life, He is there. Okay, everything will work out for the best. I didn't see it last year, but this year I'm definitely seeing it. Like, and I'm not even saying it with the entire scope. This is still just you know very small glimpse of what God is capable of, and I'm seeing it every day. The fruits of God's labor. Okay, I love Him and I appreciate Him so much, man, because all is good in my life. All is good. I have no complaints. That's not to say I don't have challenges, but all I'm saying, I'm not complaining about anything because God keeps shutting my mouth every time He pulls through for me. Okay, so I pray that you guys get out of your situations that you're struggling with, and that you will reach this state of peace and state of understanding of your relationship with God and what it means to truly follow Him with your heart. Um, I mean, look at Moses. Moses was sent to Pharaoh, a guy that had speech impediment, on his own to try and convince a guy who God hardened his heart to free slaves. Do you know what that meant in those times? That is the most difficult challenge that you can. But Moses did it, and he freed the slaves. All is possible with God, but the only issue is our trust and patience. Trust comes with patience, guys. Because if you trust someone, you have to be patient enough to let them come through like they say they will. Okay? That just doesn't speak about God. That also speaks about your marriage, your friendships, your family. Allow people to prove themselves. Okay? Don't write people off because you want immediate results of what you say and desire. Okay? Give people room to prove themselves. But with that being said, I love each and every single one of you. I hope this testimony has helped you as much as it helped me. I love today's devotion because I didn't plan to do what I did in terms of the testimony, but I feel great sharing it with you guys. So thank you. Peace and love, man.